You have probably heard the warning 1,000 times, "Sugar feeds cancer." It is a terrifying statement. It makes you look at a bowl of rice or a banana and see a weapon. But does this mean you must starve yourself to starve the disease? Or is the biological reality more complicated? Stop. Before you cut out every single carbohydrate and risk your energy levels, you need to understand the science. Because the answer is not a simple yes or no. Educational only, not medical advice. Here is the biological fact. Every single cell in your body uses glucose for energy. Your brain needs it to function. Your heart needs it to pump. And yes, abnormal cells consume glucose too often at a much faster rate than healthy cells. But here is the critical problem. If you try to starve the disease by eliminating all fuel, you risk starving your healthy cells too. You cannot fight a battle if your immune system is weak from starvation. The goal is not to eliminate fuel. The goal is to manage the delivery system. That system is called insulin. And high chronic insulin levels are the real enemy we need to discuss. In this video, I will show you exactly how to eat to keep your insulin stable so you can support your body's defense system without fear. Let's get specific. When you drink a soda or eat a donut, you are consuming refined sucrose. Because there is no fiber to slow it down, this sugar hits your bloodstream instantly. This causes a massive blood sugar spike. Your pancreas reacts immediately. It pumps out a hormone called insulin to bring that sugar level down. Here is the most important thing you need to understand. Insulin is not just a sugar manager. It is a growth hormone. It acts like fertilizer. It tells cells, "Here is energy, grow, divide, store." Healthy cells have a limit. They stop taking in insulin when they are full, but abnormal cells do not. They often have extra insulin receptors. They keep eating. They thrive in a high insulin environment. Scientific reviews have linked chronic high insulin levels, a condition called hyperinsulinemia, to a higher risk of complications. So the strategy for your health is not just less sugar. The strategy is less insulin. But wait, if sugar spikes insulin, does that mean you have to say goodbye to apples and berries forever? This is the most common misunderstanding. People often confuse natural sugar with added sugar. They treat an apple the same as a cookie because they both contain sugar. But biologically, they are completely different. Nature is intelligent. It never packages sugar alone. It packages it with fiber. Think of fiber as a brake in your digestive system. When you eat a whole apple, the fiber forms a gel-like mesh in your stomach. It slows down the absorption of sugar. Instead of a flood, your blood receives a gentle, steady stream of energy. This means your insulin response stays calm. In fact, large population studies consistently show that people who eat whole fruits have better health outcomes, not worse. However, there is a dangerous trap. Fruit juice. When you juice the fruit, you remove the fiber, you remove the brake. A glass of orange juice delivers a sugar load that hits your blood just as fast as a soda. This creates the exact insulin spike we are trying to avoid. So the rule for your diet is simple. Eat your fruit, never drink it. But what if you crave sweetness, but you want to avoid sugar entirely? You might reach for a diet soda or an artificial sweetener. Is that a safe alternative? You might think, I'll just drink diet soda. 0 sugar, 0 calories, 0 problem. Not exactly. While these drinks do not spike your blood sugar directly, they introduce a different risk. Emerging research suggests that certain artificial sweeteners, specifically aspartame and sucralose, may negatively affect your gut microbiome. Why does this matter for cancer support? Because nearly 70% of your immune system resides in your gut. Your beneficial bacteria are the frontline defense. They help your body identify and eliminate threats. If you constantly expose your gut to artificial chemicals, you may disrupt this delicate ecosystem. A confused immune system is the last thing you want when you are focusing on recovery or prevention. So trading sugar for chemicals is not always a fair trade. The better swap. If you need a sweetener for your tea or coffee, look for natural plant-based options like stevia or monk fruit. These appear to be safer choices that provide sweetness without triggering a major insulin response or disrupting your gut health. But even if you quit dessert and soda today, you might still be eating massive amounts of sugar without knowing it. It is hiding in the savory foods you eat for dinner. This is where most people fail their diet without realizing it. You might successfully quit dessert, but you are likely still consuming dangerous amounts of sugar through savory foods. Commercial pasta sauces, ketchup, salad dressings, and even healthy store-bought bread are often loaded with high fructose corn syrup. Why? Because when manufacturers remove fat to make a product low-fat, the food loses flavor. To fix it, they dump in sugar. I have seen healthy vinaigrette salad dressings that contain more sugar per serving than a chocolate bar. If you are pouring this over your vegetables, you are undoing all the benefits. The grocery rule: do not trust the front of the package. Always turn the bottle around. Look at the ingredient list. The ingredients are listed by weight. If sugar, fructose corn syrup, or cane juice appears in the top 3 ingredients, put it back on the shelf. It is a dessert in disguise. So now we know what to avoid: refined sugar, liquid fruit, artificial chemicals, and hidden syrups. But what should you eat? And more importantly, how should you eat to actively stabilize your blood sugar? There is a powerful technique called food sequencing. To support your body, you do not always have to change what you eat. Sometimes you just need to change when you eat it. If you eat carbohydrates like white rice, potatoes, or bread on an empty stomach, we call these naked carbs. When carbs are naked, they digest rapidly and spike your blood sugar fast. This triggers the insulin spike we want to avoid. You need to clothe your carbs. The strategy: change the order of your meal. First, eat your fiber vegetables and protein meat, fish, tofu. Second, eat your healthy fats. Last, eat your carbohydrates, rice, starches, fruit. By eating the protein and fiber first, you create a physical buffer in your stomach. It slows down gastric emptying. Studies have shown that this simple change, eating carbohydrates last, can reduce the post-meal glucose spike by up to 70%. It is the same meal, but a completely different biological impact on your cells. Bonus tip: consider adding vinegar. Some research suggests that mixing 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in a tall glass of water for a meal can improve insulin sensitivity. It is a small, inexpensive habit with a potentially big payoff for your metabolic health. So how do we put all of this information into a simple, actionable plan for tomorrow morning? Let's summarize the truth. Does sugar feed the disease? It is not about the sugar molecule itself. It is about the insulin spike. Refined sugar creates dangerous spikes. Whole fruit with fiber creates a gentle curve. You do not need to fear food, but you need to be smart about it. Here is your Start Today plan. 1. Stop drinking fruit. Throw away the juice. Eat the whole apple. 2. The top 3 rule. Check your savory sauces. If sugar is in the top 3 ingredients, do not buy it. 3. Change the order. Tonight, eat your vegetables and protein before you touch the rice. Small changes, when done every day, create massive results over time. Remember, your body is resilient. You do not need to be perfect 100% of the time. You just need to be consistent. Disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes only. Always consult your oncologist or doctor before making drastic changes to your diet, especially if you are currently undergoing treatment. If you found this helpful, you need to watch this next video on top 5 anti-inflammatory oils to use in your cooking. It is the perfect next step to clean up your diet. Stay strong, and I will see you there.